You know, my history with Chennai has been a very long one. Same with my friendship with Indians. I have quite a lot of them. Some of them are in this room. Some of them you can see. I saw Gopi this morning. I saw Srimvad this morning. I've had a long relationship with him, and I never knew one day I'll be in the land of the Rotary flame. Thank you for making Rotary proud with that polio endeavor of yours. And of course, I've always wanted to be here in the land of Rekha Shetty. Incidentally, Rekha Shetty was my RI president's rep when I was governor in 2015-2016. So I feel honored that today I am in her district also as an RI rep. I met Sarah for the first time at the International Assembly last year. And I also didn't know that fate would bring me here as his RI representative. Sarah, I am glad to be here today. We took those lovely pictures when we met. I'm happy that you've just heard from the RI president. There is absolutely no way President Steph will be here or in all the 530 districts in the country, in the world, but be rest assured that he's here with you in spirit. At that International Assembly where I met DG Sarah, the RI president did give her theme for the year. And to the amazement of all of us, she declared the magic of Rotary. But she was quick in saying something. She said, the magic of Rotary is not about waving the magic wand, no. You are not going to raise money for polio by raising a wand. You're not going to increase membership by raising a wand. It's actually up to you, the kind of projects you do, the kind of membership you bring, and the way you make Rotarians feel. That is actually what the magic was going to be about. So she said that what we simply needed to do was to make Rotary irresistible. How do you make Rotary irresistible? We are committed to ending polio. We've been on it since 1985. We've reduced it from over 350 countries to just to Afghanistan and Pakistan. You are going to be the magic to bring polio to an end in our lifetime. And of course, for all the projects that you do, I was excited visiting some of the projects done by this district yesterday. I'm going to talk about it in the course of the program. But those are part of the things that will make Rotary irresistible. And of course, she insisted that even as we try to do our best, we must create a balance in our family life, in our time spent in Rotary, and also in the projects that we deliver to the world. We must make the club experience very beautiful for every member, even for our partners. We need to be sure that anybody who hears about Rotary actually wants to be part of it. Today, with over 46,000 Rotary clubs, in over 530 districts, in 34 zones, 200 countries of the world. When Bill Gates was asked why he was partnering with Rotary, he said, yes, I may be the richest man in the world, but I don't have the reach to over 200 countries of the world. That is magical. We are almost everywhere. There's no part of the world you go, you don't see Rotary. And what do? We volunteer our time, our talents, our treasures. I mean, I see a lot of people here being introduced as Archclub Society members. And that is a minimum of 250,000 to the Rotary Foundation. So this is what we do in Rotary. We have members everywhere. And of course, you know, our strength remains in our membership. When I was talking to DG Sarah, the first thing I asked was, what is your performance with the Rotary Foundation? I am glad that this district has done over $1 million to the Rotary Foundation. And he tells me you are not done yet. This is just about 8 months I'm looking forward to minimum of $2 million. Did I hear you say yes? Did you, Sarah? Yes, he's going to do over that. And of course, you have well over 3,200 members. I was in the road tract show yesterday. Are road tractors here? Are the road tractors inside this hall? Yeah, I was in their show yesterday with over 1,400 members. That again is magical. With the global grants you get, you partake in, and the district grants, you actually stand a very good chance to bring the magic that the world so much desires. Our membership creates magic. Sitting down here and looking at the hall, I can almost count all the heads. These are the heads of people making the changes and creating the magic. Our strength is in our numbers. Our strength is in our membership. With the Rotractors' involvement, everything becomes possible. With our involvement with the new grant models, with the new club models, where almost everybody can find a club that suits her desires, her time, and all that. That is the magic that our friendship, our membership brings. But you know what? As I was telling them in the hospital yesterday, we do a lot. Membership of over 1.4 million people. Imagine when each and every one of us begin to tell our stories. Begin to tell stories of the dialysis machines, the cataract interventions we do, the water borehole we do. Today we've entered March and we are going to be emphasizing on water, wash and sanitation. Almost in every nook and cranny of the world, you have one water borehole being put by Rotary. So you can imagine when over 1.4 million people tell our stories by ourselves. We must engage our Rotractors. The Rotractors, like I told them yesterday, their vibe is astronomical. You can't beat their reach. You can't beat their energy. And not just Rotractors, the same applies to also our partners. I know that in India you have so many partners in the form of the CSR that they bring back to partner with you in the projects you do. We must make our environment, the things we dish out, our projects, which is actually our product. We must make it in such a way that it becomes very irresistible to them. I'm going to talk about the numbers tomorrow, so I'll skip it. Of course, you know about our vision statement together. All of us, the beautiful men and women here, together here creating the lasting changes. You know, the beauty of our vision statement is that you don't just create changes in the environment, you create it in the communities, but most especially in yourself. There is no way you're going to touch people that you don't touch yourself. So as you are fulfilling the dreams of people, you're also going to be fulfilling your own personal dreams. Because each and every one of us created by God has a mission to satisfy God's purpose in our lives. So when Rotary gives you the opportunity to create these lasting changes, you are equally making the right change in your life. The Rotary Foundation, which I represent in the trustees, is also another magical tool. We've set out goals because we know that through your donations, we can bring goodwill and better friendships among peoples of the world. So in the course of this conference, we're going to be looking at some of the things you do, and we get to know how we are embracing the different platforms of donations where you can actually subscribe to and be part of the things we do in the Rotary Foundation. Of course, you saw our legacy. We have a bigger legacy in the works we've done over the years in the foundation since 1917, especially our desire to get polio out of the world. Our program of scale has just been introduced. There has been 4 of them, and I'm so super proud that the 4th one is here in India. And indeed, it's actually the first one that is not addressing health, because it's going to be helping Indian farmers in their agriculture to ensure that they have good water to produce things. Our action plan is where we are now. As I also visited some of your projects yesterday, I kept asking the impact. Our action plans carries us to make sure that we increase our impact, expand our reach. Our reach shouldn't just be within India, not within the metropolis, in the very nook and crannies of our society. And of course, enhance participants' experience. People won't leave Rotary if they get to feel, if they actually have that satisfaction that I talked about. And of course, our ability to adapt. In everything we do, we must make sure that we are increasing that ability. I'll talk about the endowment 2025 by 2025 tomorrow. And all this other one. I've talked about our polio. And again, I won't finish without saying thank you, India, for keeping polio as zero. You've been in the forefront. And we know you'll continue doing it. We'll talk about our diversity, equity, and inclusion tomorrow. If you have not registered for the RI convention in Calgary, please do so. Register and ensure you pay for your conscription, because Calgary is going to be fun. We're going to have better dancing in Calgary. So what do I ask you to do for this magic of friendship? I just want you to relax. Honestly, relax. Learn and unlearn. Celebrate and enjoy the magic of friendship, Sanghamitra. Let our Rotary lives and professional lives intersect. Make new friends. Take a decision to make new friends, at least not less than 50 before you leave here. And of course, renew your friendship with the old ones. Let us celebrate the very beauty of our diversity. Our diversity is our strength and not our weakness. Be the magic you want to see. Have a wonderful conference and relax and enjoy it. Thank you.